The principal's office. These are the morning announcements. Here is Eric Kaufman.
Yesterday, as most of you know, I walked out on this program and on our SKU. I was so fed up with our president's hypocrisies, me not being allowed to sell my book. I wanted to live in a place where my values were still upheld. And so I decided to leave it all behind and instead go and live with the Smerfs. I simply observed the gentle Smerfs at first. I wanted to understand how they could live such simple and decent lives. They were wary of me at the beginning, but slowly I began to earn their trust. It wasn't long before the gentle Smerfs accepted me as one of their own. Smerfs and I grew to understand each other. They shared with me their art of picking Smurf berries. And I shared with them stories of my country's forefathers. Of course, it wasn't long before I fell in love with Smerfette. We were from two different worlds, and yet we spoke the common language of passion.
These are the morning announcements.
Papa Smurf was displeased at first. He told Smerfette I wasn't a real Smurf and we could never be happy. But I eventually proved myself to Papa Smurf by picking more Smurf berries than any Smurf had ever smurfed before. Finally, all was right with the world. But then, a crisis. Clumsy Smurf burst into the Smurf ceremony to say that humans had come to destroy all of Smurfland. No! No, you must leave the noble Smurfs alone! Who's behind all this? I should have known. Windy!
Out of my way!
Windy, what are you doing here?
Smurf berries are worth a lot of money. With all those Smurf berries, I can power the SKU for the entire year.
Windy, I know you're president of our SKU, but you can't just dig up the Smurfs' land.
The Smurfs, they can suck my fat tits.
How many Smurf berries is enough, Windy?
You can suck my fat tits too.
And so now our SKU has plenty of precious, unobtainable Smurf berries. Yeah, well, big deal. At what cost did our SKU president get it? Every Smurf is dead. Wiped out and we will never see them again. Go on, look outside. You won't see any Smurfs. Of course, since I'm being silenced, I'm not allowed time to show you the entire movie.